Hello wine people, it's Peter from Thirsty and Wise, where we simplify wine. This is dry wine tasting challenge number 4, where I describe a wine using the WSET Level 2-in-1 systematic approach to tasting without actually tasting the wine. And by the end of the challenge is for you to guess what's the grape variety and appellation that I'm describing. On the end of the video, I'll give you 4 options what the grape variety and appellation can be. In the comment section below, I'll leave a link that will lead you to the WSET Level 2-in-1 systematic approach to tasting, and also the specification document that has a full list of recommended wines to taste on the WSET Level 2-in-1 course, and also the wines that I'm going to be dry tasting in this video series. So let's go. So this wine is a clear, deep ruby color. So deep ruby color indicates a wine that has either a thick skin, more extractive winemaking. Ruby color indicates a more youthful wine. On the nose, the wine is clean, pronounced aroma intensity of primary and secondary aromas. Pronounced aroma intensity usually indicates more concentrated fruit, higher quality winemaking, no tertiary character. On the palate, this wine is dry, medium acidity, high tannin, high alcohol. So from high alcohol and medium acidity, I would think that this wine is coming from a warmer climate. And high tannin will indicate more extractive winemaking and a thicker skin grape variety. Body is full, which is a logical conclusion because of the high tannin, high alcohol. Primary and secondary aromas in this wine, and the finish is long. So when you have a long finish, this is a great indication of a higher quality wine. I'll come back to the conclusion, the quality level. On the palate, this wine is dominated by black fruit, blackcurrant, black cherry, blueberry, black plum, licorice notes, which is a great indication of what the grape variety is and also where it's coming from. And the fruit ripeness feels like ripe, dried fruit, which again correlates with the high alcohol and the ripeness. Okay. Secondary aromas of oak, vanilla, cloves, and coconut, which are also indication of a more American style of oak, which is more which gives more of this like sweet spices, versus European oak, which gives more kind of woody, cedar, pencil shaving kind of aromas. And there's no tertiary character on this wine. The quality level of this wine, I put it as very good. We're going to use the Blitz system to evaluate the quality. This wine is perfectly balanced with high tannins that are well integrated in the wine, high alcohol, but very well balanced with the flavor, pronounced flavor intensity. The length is long, the intensity is pronounced. This wine is well defined in regards to the aromas and also the winemaking. Complexity, this wine is complex. It has primary and secondary aromas, primary aromas of black fruit, but also some licorice notes, secondary aromas of American oak, but it doesn't have tertiary character. So I would just love a little bit of development of tertiary character in order for this wine to be outstanding. So it just lacks a little bit of complexity. So what is the wine? Is this a Carmenere from Chile or a Tempranillo Rioja Reserva or Gran Reserva? Is this a Shiraz from Barossa Valley or a Syrah from Northern Rhone? So it's not a Carmenere, even though Carmenere will have black fruit and high tannin and deep in color, but Carmenere from Chile will be more herbaceousness, will have more herbaceous kind of bell pepper character. It's not a Tempranillo from Rioja, a Gran Reserva, because Gran Reserva will have more tertiary character, which this wine doesn't have. And also Tempranillo is more towards medium tannin. It's not such a high tannin wine, even though it can be. And it also has red fruit character as well, which this wine doesn't have. Is this a Syrah from Northern Rhone? No, because Northern Rhone Syrah will have more moderate tannins, higher acidity, lower alcohol levels, and it will have a very distinct black pepper kind of character. So this is a Barossa Valley Shiraz. Barossa Valley Shiraz is high alcohol, high tannin, ripe, dried fruit, aged in American oak. Also, the Northern Rhone Syrah doesn't really use American oak. They use more neutral French oak. So Barossa Valley Shiraz. Leave your comment below, please, what you thought the grape variety and appellation is. I would love your feedback on these videos. Are these videos helping you? Are they interested? And I'll see you in the next dry wine tasting challenge. Stay thirsty and wise.